The SEAL team was tasked to infiltrate North Korean waters to monitor an Iranian cargo ship. After successfully gathering intel on the cargo ship, team members, equipped with breathing apparatus, approached the USS Washington nuclear submarine, preparing to re-enter the submarine through the torpedo launch tube. Captain Jason was the first to complete decompression, climbing out of the torpedo launch tube and entering the submarine. The other team members lined up, awaiting pressurization of the submarine to clear the launch tubes of seawater for decompression before they could open the hatch and enter the submarine. Shortly after, Tube 4 finished decompressing, with Ray emerging from the tube looking dejected. Following that, Tube 3 completed decompression as well, with Spencer expressing that he had never encountered such a terrifying situation in his life. Now, only the last team member, Sonny, remained with 2 minutes left for his tube to finish decompressing. Sonny, curled up in the narrow tube, unable to move, found himself in an environment that could easily trigger claustrophobia. To ease Sonny's nerves, his teammates incessantly teased him over the radio, attempting to divert his attention. As decompression finished and they prepared to open the hatch, the entire submarine suddenly started shaking violently, causing Sonny's tube to malfunction, preventing the hatch from opening.
Yeah, what's going on out there?
Hey, Sonny, I have some bad news. You're stuck.
Despite Jason and the team's best efforts, the hatch remained stubbornly sealed shut. At this point, Sonny had no choice but to accept the reality and wait for his teammates to come up with a rescue plan. The submarine chief petty officer entered the torpedo room, explaining that there had been a reactor malfunction causing a short circuit in the launch tube locking mechanism, which was preventing the hatch from opening. Repair crews were already working on fixing the issue. Jason proceeded to the submarine control room, briefing the captain about Sonny's situation and stressing the immediate need to rescue him. However, the captain had a different perspective. He informed Jason that their priority was to get the submarine operational and leave North Korean waters swiftly. Since Sonny was not in immediate danger, the captain decided to wait until the submarine was safe before attempting a rescue. Despite Jason's disagreement with the captain's decision, he had no choice but to return to the torpedo room. Soon, most of the submarine systems were back online, prompting the captain to authorize the rescue mission for Sonny. However, even after repairs, the crew members were still unable to open Sonny's hatch. They suggested using force to cut open the hatch and rescue him, but this plan required the captain's approval. As the crew prepared to cut the hatch, they were halted by the arriving chief petty officer, who warned that such action could damage the launch tube. Fearing the impact on the submarine's readiness, the captain rejected the rescue plan. Meanwhile, Sonny encountered trouble in the tube as seawater began flooding in, further compressing his already confined space. Soon, the commander sought out the captain, explaining Sonny's dire situation and requesting approval for the hatch-cutting plan. Despite the commander's plea, the captain remained unmoved, citing concerns about compromising readiness and denied the request. In response, the commander objected.
The government, our government, has spent years and millions of dollars training Petty Officer Quinn to conduct the dangerous operations that ensure that this boat never has to fulfill that role.
The commander's words left the captain speechless. Sonny's situation had become extremely precarious, but thankfully, the captain had finally agreed, and the crew immediately began cutting through the hatch. Hearing the commotion outside, Sonny's spirits lifted, hoping that this time, he would finally be able to escape.